As General Motors tries to make its way through 2009 and beyond, one of the most important new production vehicles it's about to introduce is the 2010 Buick LaCrosse. GM executives have very high hopes for the car, and we asked Susan Doherty, head of Buick, Pontiac, and GMC, to describe the new LaCrosse and give us a sense of what it means for GM at this critical time.
The 2010 Buick LaCrosse, it's all new from the ground up, and it represents Chapter 2 in Buick's renaissance after the introduction of the Buick Enclave. It's reminiscent of everything that has been absolutely the best about Buick in a very modern package.
To get a deeper look at the Buick LaCrosse, we talked with the model's chief exterior designer, Richard Duff.
Well, the main characteristic of the LaCrosse that we wanted to capture was some classic Buick elements, but with a much more modern, contemporary overall appearance. So the dominant feature is the sweep spear line, which is a really classic Buick hallmark from the 40s, 50s, 60s. I mean, there's so many Skylark, Riviera cars with that wonderful feature.
The rear aspect of the new LaCrosse rated special treatment.
Right, the Buick logo is very prominent at the top, featured in the chrome bar that covers the top of the license plate opening. It's got one-piece tail lamps, LED stop tail function. They've got faceted pockets, parabolas that the LEDs sit in. It's a really, what I like about it is that the high mount stoplight in the deck is LED, so the tail lamps are LED, so it all lights up together and has a very consistent light pattern and signature. It's very contemporary, and from the long rear view of the car, they have a little bit of dihedral, so it's very dynamic looking on the road from behind.
While the LaCrosse offers several Buick themes, it is in no way a retro design. Duff looked to create a design that is modern and appeals to a much younger demographic.
I thought, well, if we can get some of that same energy into our new cars, we could get people to come look at them and give them a try. Because this car, I was responsible for the exterior work, but the interior is phenomenal. And really, we looked at it as my responsibility to do an exterior that's exciting enough so people are going to come see this interior. It's phenomenal. The interior is, it sort of continues the Buick theme of long sweeping lines. It's a wraparound interior with a coved surface, and it's available in a couple different color combinations. My favorite is the contrasting color, where it's a dark upper with light color down below. It's really dramatic, and it's separated by a very discreet piece of wood trim. The other neat thing about the car is that it's developed off GM's global midsize architecture. So we had our team in Europe working on the chassis, and I've had a chance to drive one, and it's definitely not your grandfather's Buick. It's still incredibly quiet. It's the quietest car I've ever ridden in, but the ride and handling is something that a foreign competitor buyer could get into and be comfortable with. It's much more responsive than Buicks of the recent past.
And that's our exclusive Kelley Blue Book look at the 2010 Buick LaCrosse. Please join us right here for more KBB.com videos.